Hey guys, it's the History Nerd, and we're back with another exciting episode of Crusader Kings 2, Habsburg Millennium. For those eagle-eyed viewers out there, you will notice that time has skipped ahead by a couple of years from the last episode. I think we were in 1297 at the end of the last one. I recorded an episode yesterday with, in the same recording time, roughly, obviously, as Hearts of Iron and my brief little Stellaris video. And I uploaded the Hearts of Iron video, I uploaded the Stellaris video, and then I selected all of the rendered videos in my video file and deleted them, which included the episode of Crusader Kings 2 I recorded. So, let me fill you in on what happened. Not much. We started fabricating a claim down here in Lombardy, because that's what we need to do. And, taking a look at this, we were in position to get elected for the next empire, we were going to be the next emperor, basically. But then, obviously, you know, those things changed, which is fine. We do have a bit of an issue with the Duke of Savoy still being the heir for the Kingdom of Burgundy. However, he's like, what, in his 60s? 67. Shouldn't take much to get young Walram on the actual throne. Speaking of, Walram here is getting himself a wonderful focus in etiquette and is betrothed to the Duchess of Auvergne. I think that's how you pronounce that. We got a new pope, long live him. So right here, so once they have kids, you know, they'll be the heir to the Kingdom of Burgundy, I hope, as long as he's there. And this land here. So we'll have some land in France that isn't a part of the Kingdom of Burgundy, unlike Dauphine here, which is de jure a part of the Kingdom of Burgundy, but we won't get that. Critically, though, we're getting that land in marriage, so the true Habsburg way. I would have liked to get the Duchy of Dauphine, but that's just not going to be a possibility. If we take a look, Miss Yolanda here, the unchaste, she's going to be ruling once her daddy dies, and, you know, she has just far too many children to instantly marry in. To get Emma here on the throne, we'd have to kill quite a few people that, you know, we're probably not going to be able to do. Because we're not intriguing enough to pull off mass murders of that sort. What else? Claiming Lombardy. We got that. We got Gozzello here. He's getting his military education, although it looks like as he develops, he's more learned than fighty. Maybe that'll change once he hits puberty. I don't know. Yeah, okay, all internal wars will end. That's fine. I do wonder if I can just go and fight once that's done. But I have a feeling the old emperor will just, you know, force peace again. So we're looking outside of the empire for a little bit of expansion, and Lombardy there. I think that makes the most sense. Looking at it, it's a big jut of non-imperial lands into the empire, and you know, we might as well make that Burgundy, right? We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I'm aware that, oh, I guess this is just saying that, hey, the month has come. Vassals are unable to wage war for another 60 months, so Provence will stay Bavarian, and Neuchâtel will stay Gelrean, which sucks. But I can't do anything about it. If you could petition your lord, that would be good, and it would add in, you know, the fact that he owes me favors, which he does. Engulf Billung is the emperor, and he owes me a favor. To repay that favor, he gave Provence to Bavaria. Anyway, I'm going to try not to get too hung up on that, because, you know, we gotta move past things. Let's take a look at you, and you're definitely going to go for a hunt. You got the hunting focus, and you're militaristic. One thing I did discover, too, is we are still the Duke of Prussia. And I can't give that to my sister, who's the Queen of Poland. So, let's try poetry instead, then. So, yeah, we are the Duke of Prussia. Which is you know, potentially useful. To solve the old election crisis, I was toying with going over to Gavelkind, but of course, doing that would mean I would likely lose. During your hunt, you come to a deep gorge. Right on the other side is the white stag, staring at you. You are so close, you cannot reach it. As it runs away, you realize that you must return home without a victory. No, but my purpose! We'll take it. At least that's a cool nickname. It's not as cool as the spider, but the hunter will do. My modest attempts to write poetry was never meant to be published in any way, but wherever I go, bards and minstrels are reciting or singing my poems. Fame and fortune awaits. The Poet Hunter. Well, Gotzello, you've certainly turned into something. I'd call his reign a success so far. You know, standing in the shadow of Gunzelin here, the Emperor. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And then there's, the Shadow. That's my favorite nickname in the game. Let's share that fact. So what are the plans? Well, obviously, branching out and down into Lombardy is going to be plan number 1. And then we might go for the Genoa that is the Inland Trade Republic. Why not? Because we could use a few of those. Castle walls. That was the other thing we started doing. Because we have so much money laying around, and because we had the room in Burgundy, we started building a, I guess, second barony for the Habsburg line. So you can see here we got some things built up with like the castle walls and the keep, and now we'll just go down and get everything up to level 1, and then, you know, level 2, 3, 4, what have you. So, first off, I guess it would probably make sense to... let's get the jousting lists done first. Get some more knights. That seems like a good idea. And I'm hoping, I mean, obviously that's going to boost my military strength quite well. I'd like it. Well, I mean, I think I still am the strongest vassal in the Empire. Let's find out. Indeed we are. And my sister's the second strongest. So... we're doing all right, the Habsburg family. Unfortunately, the Habsburg family line won't continue in Poland, but that's okay. The Venetian merchant Marco Polo has finally returned to Europe after many years of travel in the Far East with his father and uncle. An account of their journey has been published as the Travels of Marco Polo, describing, among other things, the distant lands of Cathay and Manji. Readers are provided a rare glimpse of the world beyond Europe, but there are those who discount the entire chronicle as a fabrication. As Marco Polo and his lot didn't go east, they just sat around Venice and dreamed up a story. It was entirely possible. We know that, you know, he actually did go, so there's that. And it led to a very lovely next Netflix series, so... there you go. I don't know why the French have 11,000 men in Kent and aren't moving, but, you know, their prerogative. My mercenary man, Bard the Noble. You want more men? You got more men. So if we take a look at our little mercenary band here, they're fairly strong now. I mean, sure, they're no White Company or the Great Company, but the Argawian band, you know, they're not a joke. Oh no, we lost Count Dietmar. Let's get a new count, shall we? Eckbert. You're not going to be pleased with your position. Let me just check something here. Hold on. You. Well, you'd be even worse in that position. So, okay, Eckbert. You can be the tax guy. You're not trained for it. And you don't really know what you're doing, but that's okay. What do we got here? You need an education focus, and you are my etiquettely trained son, so we will go with probably a diplomatic focus. I know that's boring. Sue me. You, my dear son, we should probably find you someone relatively good for wifing as well. My liege, my mission to Rome has so far been a success. Lovely. And I'm not sure if I want to do, like, good old-fashioned eugenics breeding, or if I just want to get him a rich wife. And I don't think necessarily there are many rich wives out there. Countess of Millennium, someplace down here, close to that land. And it does border us. Sure, why not? You know what? You, my dear Alice, can be betrothed to Gonzalo. You will take it? Lovely, we'll get another Habsburg. Ruling in some French lands, which will be nice, lovely, thank you. Introduce heir to the realm. That seems like a very good idea. Introduce him. You've invited your vassals to partake in a formal introduction of your heir, Prince Walram. He will have to exchange many pleasantries and act in a very formal way, something that might be tiresome for someone as young as him. However, you have full confidence that he will not disappoint you. You've had etiquette training. You're now in diplomacy school. You should be able to handle a little, you know, Kingdom of Burgundy soiree. I'm pretty sure I mispronounced that there. But hey, let's not dwell on my poor handling of English, and instead just do some things. As Walram introduces himself to Bishop Adam of Beaucourt, he not only presents himself with grace, but also manages to impress Adam by skillfully complimenting him. Oh, I taught him everything he knows, don't you know? It seems as if Walram has started getting along incredibly well with the child of one of the visiting vassals. Indeed, apparently Walram and Adelheid von Lensburg are becoming fast friends. That is exciting. Oh, but she's gonna marry the Duke of Gallery? I don't know. I don't know about this one, Walram. She might be bad. Where does she live anyway? In here? Oh no, no, no. No, you can't do that. No, have a freaking son. What is it? County, barony, can't go to the fucking gallery. No. As Walram introduces himself to Mayor Meinhard of Vesoul, he not only accidentally spills a beverage on Meinhard's shoes, but also manages to insult all of Meinhard's ancestors. You're 50%, kid. While having a pleasant conversation, you are suddenly interrupted by an infernal ruckus. Upon further investigation, it seems as if Walram has gotten into a fight with the child of one of the visiting vassals. You tear the two children apart, but it is obvious that Walram and Norbert will not ever be friends. So I think he then must come... Yeah, he comes from the... the Republic. But that's okay, because, you know, he's not necessarily going to be the Grand Mayor. So, a little tiff between the two. That should be totally fine. Grand Mayor Luitbrand the Unready is a renowned fighter and tactician. After having introduced himself to Walram, Luitbrand approaches you with an offer. Luitbrand will be willing to spend some time learning Walram how to fight in exchange for your favor. You bet! A little martial point there, can't go wrong. Oh, there's the Pope fighting the French. Must be part of our war. As Walram introduces himself to Bishop Peter of Belfort, he not only... Well, now, kid, you're not doing well. Oh, well, here we go. Back up to 50%. He's able to present himself with grace, not spilling any drinks, and compliments the mayor of Schaffhausen. The last of your vassals have left, and Prince Walram looks relieved. He's obviously exhausted from all the formalities, but having been introduced like this will hopefully serve him well in the future. done my best to groom him. Let's hope that, well, yeah. Augustin is such a strong presence. It's not surprising that people would like to have him as the king instead of a clumsy 12-year-old, but I'm sure Walram will be able to warm himself up to the rest of the court. By the time Godzello dies, which should be, 20, 25 years from now, Walram's got some time. So, that's good. We do need another commander, so we might as well get one of them. Congratulations, Egbert. Oh man, those jousting lists, they take forever to write. It's insane. Yeah. Oh wow, shocker, the King of Bavaria wants to be the Emperor. He just goes around claiming everything in southern Germany for himself. Southern Germany. The Southern Empire for himself. It's ridiculous. And Austria is, like, officially gone. It's now just a part of Meissen, which is sad. Good news, my lord. We've received credible reports of a recent sighting of the Great White Stag in Bern. Well, let's go burn one down. I couldn't resist, I'm sorry. Happy days. Come on, when do you finish anyway? 3rd of December. We got some serious time. Wow, really? I guess 8 years isn't that long, but okay. We'll have another kid. Very surprised at that. I also married off the daughters, of course. We've got Amelberga going to Tuscany, and we've got Gerhild here going into Poland. Greater Poland, so there's no Habsburg incest, don't worry. You've gathered your followers and your hunting dogs, and you have settled your horses and prepared your weapons. We're ready to go hunt the white stag. Again, this time, no gouge is getting in my way. I'm chopping that head off and putting it on my wall, damn it. Scouring the countryside for your prey, you come upon a lone rider. As you strike up conversation, it turns out he also hunts the same great animal that you were after. Come on, join me in court, Matthias. Let's check him out. Oh, there he is. Matthias the Hunter. Yeah, not bad. What do we got going on here? Please support me by voting with me in the council. Who are you? Meissen. So, okay, well, yeah, fine. Again, it would be nice. I don't even know if there is a actual thing they're voting on, or if that's just an event to get favors. But it would be nice to know what they wanted to vote for. Yeah, we've decided that that's going to be the thing, so let's get that on the go. And I think that was her. So my eldest is still waiting for her husband. It'll be soon. But now, Gerhild is off to Poland, and yay! That is good news. Oh good, the jousting lists are done. We can build something else in Valdehone. Maybe we'll go with a barracks now. Get some heavy troops up. And yeah, we're getting up there. I'd like to have personally 10,000. I don't know if that's possible, but it would be nice to have that many troops. I think that would be a good number. Obviously, 10,000 men at your command, that would be pretty darn handy in medieval Europe. Hell, even in early modern Europe. Pope Honorius III has died and been succeeded by Pope Stephanos the 11th. Wow. It's a lot of Pope Stephens. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I don't think we're going to have many Habsburgs in the College of Cardinals anymore. We can check on that. Northumbria, Ard, Erla, Usterode, some dude in prison, Sutri, Ostia, Siponto, and Kuln. Yeah, nothing for me. A son! Gunzelin. Okay, yeah, sure. Walram, Gotzello, and Gunzelin, who's not doing very well, which is kind of understandable considering the age of his parents, but, you know, maybe he'll pull through. Maybe he'll be a good clergyman type education. In fact, let's see if we can get that started right from birth. Give you a faith thing. I've started to feel that turn the other cheek is just stupid. It's an eye for an eye. Considering Gotzello's luck with geopolitical wranglings, I think that makes sense. Our construction technology advanced in Burgundy, so things should be going along nicely, and we should just check to make sure we don't have any tech points we can do. Obviously, we could go shipbuilding, but F it. That's Nice's job. You focus in on my word. Yes, you do have a lot of children, don't you? The unready, well, he was certainly ready to breed. Your Majesty, war is a harsh business, and the soldiers are demanding more money. I have no regrets in informing you that this money will come from your cut, since it's the people fighting that's doing all the work and not the people sitting on high chairs. Whew. Someone's a bit tetchy. Of course the men should be rewarded generously. Okay. I don't think you're doing much in the way of work anyway, so that's fine. Eckbert is no longer steward. Not surprising. Probably, you know, got real sick real quick of having to do math stuff. And how is my council looking? Oh, we could get an advisor if we wanted to. I don't think either of those guys should be an advisor, so we'll leave that. But that's handy. Is that the hunter? Well, who knew you were good with money too, buddy? That does make me wonder, can I get him a command? Because he'd actually be a good commander, and then we can do that as well, which is unfortunate. We got the barracks done, so let's get ourselves some militia training grounds done as well. And slowly we're getting up there. Are you a part of... Which Genoa are you? I'm so confused. So, you're the Duchy of Genoa. Oh god, so they've got it split between the two in the same spot. Right? Yeah, that's a mess. That is a huge, huge mess. But at least then I guess the Republic still has ports, so that's how that works. We'll send you to Rome, and you're actually quite a good bishop. I am actually kind of surprised the Bishop of Beaucourt is not going to be replacing him. He's my best candidate? Certainly the Bishop of Beaucourt would be better. Look at this guy. He's got 20 learning. This guy is a theologian. Like, this man here knows God quite well, and he isn't a theocracy. Was it? Yeah, it's this one. So why can't we make Beaucourt, who wants to be my cardinal candidate, because I don't care about Jurgen. I would like to switch you. Oh well, I guess we'll figure that out at some other point. Yay, we've gathered our hunting dogs and we're ready to go hunt a stag again. This war is just never ending, although it looks like things are finally turning our way. You spend weeks in the wilderness searching for any trace of your prey, but are forced to return empty-handed. Did we take that hunter man with us? I guess even if we did, probably not going to do too much. Another commander? Seriously? These guys are just no, he's not going to be leading any armies. Man is a man of books and learning, not war and bloody stuff. Can I? The borders are starting to weird me out in France. So Baird Arkenjelsen av Freyse proposes that we send more troops, making them bigger, better. Yeah, sure. Start making me money. I guess I could hire them and then they would pay me little bits. Which doesn't seem like a good idea. Oh, pause this, send that off. Lovely. And let's get this built. A training ground should be good. To the heroic King Godzello. This dude knows how to suck up to his in-laws. Blessings upon you and your house. I accept your suggestion that your daughter and I get married. Lovely. And you are Tuscany. Which, yes, I picked Tuscany without looking at Tuscany. I saw Tuscany and I was like, this got to be a big place. It's got to be a rather successful dukedom. No, it isn't. But that's okay. We can't focus too much in Italy anyway, and yeah, it'll work. My mission to Rome has so far been a success. Lovely. My Chancellor, you are certainly taking your sweet time here. I mean, I understand that you're probably chasing tons of Italian women around doing your seduction thing, but please, while you're having fun and being paid by the state to do a job, do the job. Duke Albert the Cruel, hold on, has founded Overthrow Kaiser Engelhoff. Really? Nobody wants to join your cause. We want elective succession. Oh, I would actually be fine with elective succession in the Holy Roman Empire. I thought that's how it was, but it isn't. It's primogeniture. That is ridiculous. We cannot have that. That is not in accordance with the foundation of the Holy Roman Empire. We are a part of this faction. Why cannot... What? Well, the council is discontent? Oh my god. Really? That is a little dumb. Just because I'm on the King's Council, I can't plot against him. I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, I understand that being on the King's Council, or the Emperor's Council in this case, is a... You know, it's a nice thing. It's a nice position and good for stature and all that. And I've been given quite a few titles, including Master of the Horse. But that shouldn't stop me from joining a freaking faction. Like, with it being limited like this, then theoretically, the strongest vassals that are going to be on the council can't flex their power unless the council is discontented. Which means that as long as the emperor doesn't do anything, everyone on his council can't do anything. So, I don't know. We've fulfilled the ambition to groom an heir. I don't know why that ended now. Oh, because he's of age! That would explain it. Alright, well, she'll be of age soon, and you can go off and marry her and start popping out Habsburgs in France. That's going to be exciting. We need a new ambition. Sure, acquire a damn title. If I'm gonna have to be on my best behavior and not allowed to revolt against the Emperor. Yes, he needs land. He'll have land soon. My dear friend and vassal, you are a bedrock of loyalty, the cornerstone of the realm. Truly there is support for your claim in the Bible. I know that God will reward you in time. Oh, it's that kind of response, is it? You seem to forget, Herr Kaiser. Well, I mean, we could just kill him. As he is growing older, I can see that Luitpold could use some guidance in some of my experienced areas. It will require hard work and may not always be appreciated, but this is my chance to make a self-sacrifice for the sake of Luitpold. He is my courtier. Yeah, he can learn on his own. Yeah, but I do wonder, actually, now that I look at it, now that the Emperor has done some rather shady things, we do have some support for murdering him, although it is dropping by the day. So let's get this plot on the go. Auto-invite people in, and then we will take you and help us out there, because I think that's where the plot is going to go. So let's see. I mean, we've got 61%. Come on, sis. Yes! Alright, now, let's see if anybody else might be interested in a bit of gold. I don't know if we need to bring a baron in on things or a courtier. So it doesn't look like we'll be getting many more backers, but we do have over 100%. So this might work. Since I can't, you know, join factions, I may as well just murder my ruler, whom I hate, thankfully. Pope Stephanus XI has died and been succeeded by Pope Gregorius VIII. What is this war all about anyway? Holy War for Fez. So we were in a war with the French about, you know, the state of Catholicism and whether France can have their own pope. And now now the Empire has decided that we've put aside our differences. We've settled all outstanding issues, and now we're gonna go fight the Muslims. For what? For Fez. Well, screw you, France. Imperial lives shouldn't die just to make your life easier in North Africa. No Burgundy troops are going to be going to that fight. Well, other than the troops that the freaking Emperor has raised. Undoubtedly. Alright, Godzilla. Well, I can safely say that my plan on making you a soldier has undoubtedly failed. So let's take a look at Gunzelin, who's getting his faith education. So, we're gonna... What are you? Brooding, indolent, and willful. Playful and fun. So that would work. Rowdy and willful. Timid and idolizer. Timid and idolizer. I guess we'll go with the intrigue education instead. He's got a natural apathy. He's got a natural apathy for war, apparently. He's naturally attuned to being a conniving little bastard, so let's encourage that through his education. Why not? How's this coming along? Almost of age, 1290. Oh, no. She was born in 1293. I was going to say, we're kind of far from 1293. The church wants to organize a miracle play for a local saint. They seem to feel that it should fall on our shoulders to pay for it. Who's asking for this? The Bishop of Beaucourt? That dude? He's got it. Glory for God and all that. That man, he holds the future of Catholicism in Burgundy. This is why I'd like him to become a cardinal. One day I'll figure out. Oh, is that? Nope. That's the Bishop of Avignon. Way down the list. Duke Augustin is no longer Marshal. Oh dear. Why did you stop that? You're still here. You're still with us. Oh, Walram. You'll be out soon, don't worry. December, I think. We need another commander. We'll get another commander. Helping out the Emperor with training of troops. Anybody else want in on this? Anybody having second thoughts about, you know... Just you, eh, Baron? I don't think I'll pull you in. Kaiser Engelhoff of the Holy Roman Empire claims to have proof that I have slandered him. Just cause for arrest and imprisonment. Foul lies, sir. I haven't insulted you, I've just plotted to kill you. There is a difference. It's not even a subtle difference, really, when you think about it. Let's get some stables up. Usually I build castle towns first just to get the economy rolling, but we're rich enough as it is. We don't really need to worry about getting more money to flow in. So that's why I'm leaving the castle town to last. What I care about is getting that troop count up, and it is repeatedly dropping the more troops I add. So I'd have to imagine that has something to do with Augustin II here just being like, screw you, I'm done being the marshal, but I'm still here and you can make me marshal again. Storming out in a fit of rage, that kind of thing. Who owns you? Poland does. Alright, well. That's fine. We got the unmarried heir off to marry her. Lovely. I accept the suggestion. Of course you do. You kids have fun. So that is pretty darn good. We are pushing west. Young Luitpold has finished his education in the ways of faith and learning. It seems he has learned all the basic skills. Well done, Luitpold. You are a bastard, though. I don't have much of a use for you. So, you're not even my family. Is there anybody in court who might be able to start pumping out some good theological kids with you? And indeed, there is. Oh, wait. Well, no, we can just pull her in, right? Yeah. Yeah, we can have her join court. So, you... welcome. Start making theological babies. That should be a thing, right? I feel like I've let Richeza down here with the choice of husband. Oh well, you know what? It's good just to get fresh blood in the court. My mission... wow. My mission to Rome has so far been a success. We've impressed some random bishop. My spy master tells me that information about my plot to kill Kaiser Engelhoff the Chaste might have leaked to someone outside the conspiracy. We don't know who yet, but maybe we'll hear from him. We don't know who heard, But they'll come talk to us, maybe. So it's okay. Don't worry. We don't have a big circle. Like, what? 5 people? Who would have talked? Certainly not my sister. I can trust her, so it's got to be one of the other jerkwads. What is Greater Moravia doing way down here? This map is going to be butt ugly when it gets converted into EU4. That is for sure. Let's get the castle town. I mean, we don't need it, but whoever complained about having more money? The non-aggression pact between people who... I don't really care. Vassals doing their things. Ask liege for a title. Sure, yeah, let's do this again. We've got the prestige to burn, and we can be annoying as we want to be. The County of Sella. Okay, well... Where's that? Wonderful. Exactly what I wanted. You, sir... No, we're not giving it to the Duke of Savoy. Brunswick. I don't know who I want to give this... Oh, I know who I can give this to. Where is... you, sir? I guess I don't have... I'd have to take... the bishop... Yeah, that's not going to happen. Well, crap. Okay. I don't want land way up here. So, let's find a loyal vassal. Luitpold Billung! You, sir, the bastard, of course. Grant landed title. County of Sella. Include lower titles. There you go, sir. You are now... really, you're a powerful vassal, are you? Well, let's compare the power of these two men. Count of Grissons, Count of Sella. I don't think either of them are all that much of a concern. Are either of you good stewards compared to him? Not really, but Walram makes more sense there, so we'll do that. And then we'll go back to that view, and we can go to my council and appoint... There we go. Luitpold, Count of Sella. There we go. Now everybody's on the council who wants to be on the council. It's impressive that this man is considered a strong vassal. Since I arrived in Argyll, there has never been a shortage of soldiers reinforcing the troops stationed there. Indeed, that is true. 13th of May. Anyway, I think this episode, uncut as it is, has gone on long enough. I guess things have progressed. Things are slowly going back to our way. Hopefully we'll be able to kill the Emperor. Always a hope there, right? And, yeah. Things are going okay. Oh, excuse me as I stretch. Ah, what a horrible time to stretch. Anyway, guys, thumbs up if you have enjoyed today's video. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Sorry about missing the years in between. I hate it when that stuff happens, but you know what? We just have to soldier on, because once something's gone digitally, it's gone, in this case, forever. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, God, I've gotten myself out of gear. Thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.